evening to all ASPS members. I'm happy to see all of you come in for our first January ASPS meeting on today, 28th of January. I'm happy to see all of you here. Since I think in December, we did not have one meeting, but we start in January. So I'm so happy to see Ching, especially. He's back from Canada. And I was wondering when he will come back. Yeah, but he's finally back here. Great. Okay, good to see all of you all. And what I'm going to introduce someone whom you know, Mary Tan. She is going to give a talk, and the topic will be very relevant for us in terms of what happened before in her life and what she's doing now and what she is now. So I think it's very interesting thing she's going to share with us. And she even prepared some TikTok videos for us to view. So without further ado, since we are all members, we know the rules. Basically, she will give a speech, whether 15-20 minutes, then we will have some Q&A and some friendly suggestions to improve. I would like to invite Mary Tan to give a speech for tonight. Mary, over to you.
Thank you, Jiming. Good evening, everyone of ASPS. This is my first speech in January. It's talking about health is wealth. I think this is a very important topic for all of us. And everybody would like to have a healthier you. Do you all think so as we age along? In the beginning, I don't believe in health supplement at all. Now I do believe. Exercise, healthy eating, supplements plays an important role in our life. I was diagnosed with high blood and high cholesterol 4 years ago. And the doctor told me to do something about it. Within 4 months, I was wondering, what can I do? If not, I'll be on medication for life for high blood and high cholesterol. Actually, I was a bit shocked and a bit disbelief what the doctor has told me and thinking, what is my next step? It's a real wake-up call since I'm in the 60s already. And I got in the end, I got a personal trainer. It was a real torture, actually. Indirectly, because I need to do 5 types of circuit over 25 times. And after work, I was really exhausted. And each time, I would ask her for 45 minutes instead of 1 hour. And she was laughing. In fact, she said clients would prefer to have longer time. And I have already paid 1 hour each time. She was kind and she rewarded me with a nice massage at the end of the exercise. So at the end, I have to monitor my food. You know, I love to eat. You can see my Facebook. It's all about eating. I've been more careful in my diet, more proteins, vegetables, lots of milk. That's for calcium. And I think that is not enough. Exercise plays a very important role right now in my life. I know it's because it's due to my job also, I need to walk a lot. So that plays a little bit more extra for walking. And I also go into dancing class. Now I prefer to have a more relaxed lifestyle. Knowing that my job will give me a hard time during this COVID period. But I always remember I have to be a positive person at this period. If not, we'll be becoming a negative person and we'll be hiding from the curtains at the time. Nowadays, I does a lot of social media. Like I'm learning live TikTok, FB, lots of FB posting, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I love walking in the beach, loves greenery, very therapeutic to the eyes, learn as much things you wanted to learn, even if with my busy schedule, like acrylic art, green moss, and cooking. Of course, like Susan is a wonderful cook. I would love to, but I really don't have the time unless my friends are around in my house somewhere. I mean, they will ask me to cook. You know, the guidance I get from people around is honestly, I have 2 mentors. First is Jiming, who is my mentor since Agora time, right in the beginning. And the other is Eddie, my good friend, is Mr. Singapore Manhunt, 1999. He really motivated me to go into social media so that we can bring up the eyes also for business concern and also just get ourselves demotivated indirectly. So there's one shoot recently at Great World City last 2 days. It was really open shoot in a restaurant. And lots of people were looking at me. I was feeling so, I think I get over it after that because it's in the public and everybody I'm waving to them. Actually, I'm not waving, I'm waving to the camera. Somehow it does a funny kind of look at people look at me, and I felt that I should be doing more of this because I like to promote my company business more. Since the last 2 years COVID period, business has been slow, and I hope to pick up for business for everyone this year actually, right? And I also eliminate a lot of negative people in my life. I even delete the number out my phone list. Why? Because we are really living in disaster. And every time when you talk to them, they will say, no good. Like that law, like this law, cannot this, cannot that. This, and then very sick law, he says. So this type of excuses they're giving, I think it's not right. At this period of time, we need a lot of motivations and encouragement from people from all walks of life. Do you agree? At this period of COVID. But to me, I believe that I have an attitude, never say that attitude. Live in an old blissful life as we age along. So I believe in getting fit in myself every day and ask God for direction actually. Thank you so much. This is all I have. 恭喜发财 to all of us.
恭喜发财 Mary. Let me show the video which you have taken. Okay, can you see the pictures?
Yes.
Okay, great. So Mary, you may like to describe a bit of this picture.
I was overweight 4 years ago, 68 kg, wearing size 36 pants. Even the DKNY girls in the counter asked me, go to the cashier. I said, why? How come you wear size 36? Now you're 28. How did you do it? That was a miracle question he asked because it's a real shocking over the 4 years, you see. But I did it actually. With much, I would say, you have to endure a little bit. Actually, I enjoy a lot of walks ASPS is organizing. And I hope more people will turn up also in groups of 5. I think it's very encouraging. And it's also like, I'm like a tourist guide in the end, I would love to be that, next time, it's also good for history, to learn more about things like Coney Island. I've not been for since 30 years ago. So ASPS, good work, please keep it up. This is my latest one in Great World City 2 days ago. That was a bit, I was so afraid, actually in the public. And this was video shot by Eddie. I didn't even know about this video at all.
She has given a short speech of what she went through, but I'm sure all of us have many questions to ask her. Please fire away, ask her all the questions you want about what she was talking about. Please go ahead, yeah. So I want one question for Mary, okay? Just now you were talking about your comment from the doctor, and then it made you change your lifestyle. What made you do that? Yeah.
But you must look at my readings. My high blood pressure was up to 118. Actually, I need to admit hospital on that day actually. And my cholesterol was 250 and above. The bad cholesterol was so high because I guess I instilled a lot during the past years when I was traveling a lot. a lot of seafood, if I'm not wrong. That, and then she said, and she's very good actually. She said that, don't know how you do it. I want to see you in 4 months' time instead of 6 months. You have to get rid of it. If not, you'll be tablet in medication for life. Wow. Thinking, my God, I'm staying alone. Then I have to be healthy all the while. If not, how can you keep up with my daily life? You know what I mean? You won't be able to enjoy your life. So that's why I bucked up, because of my high cholesterol and high, it was really high, 180. That's why she said you can admit hospital anytime actually. That shivers my back. I really shivers a lot when she was talking to me. I was in the state of shock actually. Never expected this would happen to me. Does that answer your question?
Sure, yes, that is. And in terms of I don't think I hear very much about the things you did, the exercise regime or whatever. What can you describe briefly what you actually did to transform yourself from the old picture to now? Yeah.
Oh, a lot of food cut out a lot of fatty food. My 2 bowl of rice become quarter bowl of rice. Take more proteins to build up muscles. That's very important. The fats, I tell you, I have 36% of body fats. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And my BMI is 26. It's really obese. That takes me a turnaround when all the tests came out. So high report. And of course, I have to be very careful with my diet. So every day I will make sure I eat my proteins, make sure I have, even as what you all say, I take things every day, but it's not true. It's very good for proteins and muscle buildings. A lot of calcium, a lot of supplement, especially health supplement, helps in a big part of me right now, right? I know I maybe look skinny, but the doctor told me, I told the doctor, hey, I think I look skinny now, last 2 months. I said, no, you tell them, whoever tell you're skinny, the doctor say you're in best condition right now. You're even better than last year. So that was the great achievement I think I did. Even though if I overeat today, you see me walking on the road to shed off my fats if I can. And my BMI right now is 19 consistently for 4 years.
Wow, 19.
Yes, very good. There's a doctor look at me. What do you do? Oh my God. Yeah, I said people look at me so skinny, unhealthy. No, you look at your report. You don't look at the physical look of yourself. You look at the report. The doctor always argue with me. You always think of physical. Look at your report. You know, when you go to clinic, you can wear smaller size clothes. When you go to TKNY, they will tell me, hey, how do you do that from 36 pants to a 28 size of pants, you know? So
Mary,
this
I'm very excited now. Like you just how you mentioned fats to less fats and more proteins. Exactly
Yes.
what you avoid and exactly what you take on.
Fats, you know why or not? Number one, every noodle we got lapok, and number one to have a big spoon of it. And char kway teow must have a lot of oil. Yeah, I eat a lot of fatty food. Honestly, Gurkha is my favorite. Okay, so those high cholesterol and fatty food, I really cut down a lot. And I hate chicken breast. I'm frank with you. I have to take that. I have no choice. I love thighs. I love the rest of the chicken, but not the best part. But now I'm learning to take it. All right. Egg. Actually, egg is very important though. You can take every day actually. It's not true that it causes you high cholesterol. We read contents of actually into some of the Google search I did. And I exercise a lot. Why? I have a small bicycle with pulling string to build muscles and I have a ball for exercising. I have a dumbbell at home. So like if I eat today a lot, I will get back to my my bicycle home or do some dancing or where my strong feet now they're not allowed in the club. So they are closed. Actually, it's my dancing class. It's just like in the 90s, those type of song like Saturday Night Fever kind, you know. So that does a lot of weight loss for me. But I can eat anything now, my doctor say. I don't have to worry about it. So from the cholesterol point of view, like BMI 26 is really obese. Honestly. So when I even have a machine to test my body inside. I'm age 49 actually inside. So that means it counts into the system what you eat inside actually. My friend is 40, but his age inside is 65 because he has a lot of fats and cholesterol and he has gone through operation. So he didn't really take care and he drinks a lot. So sometimes this type of things, whether you believe or not, it's up to you. I mean, as I grow older, I can see that I'm very happy with my right now, my lifestyle. I have a lot of friends. I eliminate those negative people who talk to you, this cannot, that cannot, this la, that la. All the things they give you are negative reports. I really eliminate out. Even in Facebook, I post that song about this lady's book in YouTube. And I'm learning a lot of TikTok because I find myself that I really enjoy when you're talking to a stranger outside and people teaching you and you meet a stranger and you say hi, that kind of feelings when you meet people outside you don't even know. They say hi to you and smile, that makes your day actually, honestly with you. And people just walk up to me, honestly, I'm not flattering myself. Oh, you got a nice hairdo, you got nice clothing, you match your clothes and this. It really makes you, what do you call it, happy actually, or I should say, very glad that I have a good hairstylist. You know what I mean? So I did change for the 4 years because after reflecting my result was such a bad state. So worried, and I don't be forever taking the medicine. You know what I mean? So that's my lifestyle. And you really have to cut down on the oily food, honestly with you. Things you like the most disaster food or unhealthy food, that's the thing you have to eliminate. I love the car, my friend with you. I can go back to and take one bowl of the car myself in bak kut teh. The Balestier one always look at me, one more bowl of rice. Then on nowadays, you know what I mean? So I think so. You may look healthy outside, but sometimes inside your health, your body, okay? Like I used to have aches and pains on my back, on my shoulder. After taking my health supplements, it eliminates everything, from last year. So I know it does help. When in the younger days, I don't believe. Stubborn of me. Does that answer your question, Taitun?
Yeah, you mentioned
Enjoy
fat
us walking
supplement.
Enjoy us walking Supplements, of course, is personal. You can PM me. I can tell you what are the brands I'm doing now. Because you see, these are the products that I believe 20, 30 years ago. And it does help. Actually, it's international, top 5 in the world. All right. So I believe in taking. And I got testimony. I thought it was my doTERRA oil that caused me my ache on. It's not. It's only temporary when I massage on my neck and my back. The next day it comes back. So when I take this supplement, I really didn't even know. After 1 week, I realized that I have no more aches and pain. I have no more complaining to my doctor every time I ask for Goyo or ask my doctor from GH. I said, can you give me Goyo again? And this time she asked me, why you didn't ask Goyo now? I said, I don't need now. So she was a bit amazed. So I told her about my nutrition plan and my supplements. And she was very happy. Hey, yeah, please continue. She also doesn't want the patient so much sickness. And I'm a diabetic patient also for 15 years. And my diabetes is controlled very well. I can eat a lot. You can see me eat a lot. Diet the next day or walk a lot. Make sure I get back what I want. Next time join us lah. I you never join leh. Even Ching also never join leh. Susan also never leh. Even Anthony also never. Anthony got never join walking but eating only lah.
You want what Sean Tay is organizing, is it?
No, that's our
Yeah.
ASPS walking group.
Yes, our
ASPS walking
group.
group. Sick
I
member,
hope
yeah.
to grow. Yeah, I hope to. I'm getting outsiders to come in to join.
Yeah.
Wow.
We go to different places. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There are many places to go.
But Coney Island is beautiful, okay? We only walk half of it. So I hope to walk the other half next month, Or even the new place in Changi. Jimmy, remember the government opened up the Changi area?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
Changi Point side. Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's a new place also.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
Seletar area also, I've not
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Any other questions from our members?
Agree with Mary that
Okay.
it is necessary to do more exercise.
Yes.
It is important, I think. I agree fully with you. And I just want to ask you one question, and that is,
Yes.
you how do you motivate yourself so that you just don't become consistent? Sometimes we do it for a while and then after that we relax and then we, the consistency. How do you maintain that?
I have a walking buddy, which is a good friend of mine. She's an interior designer. And I have another group of friends. We also go out quite often. So normally I will make it an initiative. Every week, Saturday, we must walk. No walking, even we go to Marina Bay. Okay, we walk at shopping center, still walking, right? Then we shop. So I make sure I walk 10,000 steps or minimum 12,000 if I can. So that's my target. I wear my watch every day. I must have 6,000 steps every day minimum. If not, I have to go and walk around, like I said, on the park connector. Right? So that's my motivation. Why? Because as we age, we have to really get more healthy, especially the legs, joint, knees, pains, and all these things. We need to be much more healthy. I'm worried also lah. Mayan, correct or not? The food also that comes in is very important.
We're all getting along.
Yeah. So we have to motivate each other. Actually, by walking is a very good way of motivating each other. So you have also a fellowship. You get to know each other better in the group. Like Stephen usually join, and Sean is also a leader, and the rest, like Mimi also. She told me, if you go, I'll go. Definitely, that's the kind of motivation I give to her. Like, you are going, okay, I will join with my daughter. So these are the motivation we motivate each other quite consistently. So that's important in my life.
What time do you all go walking?
8
Weekdays,
o'clock.
weekends?
Saturday. Saturday only.
Saturday.
Yeah, because weekdays I'm working. But weekdays, normally, if I'm free, my girlfriend and me will walk in the East Coast. I love the beach because you really can see the water and you really can reflect and you just stand there and watch, the sea breeze, the wave that's coming in and out. That will reflect, the whole week what I'm going to do. I do a lot of reflection ever since I walked in the beach. Really good reflection for myself. And I feel very energetic. Each time when I walk, not tired, but more energetic. So I guess motivation is very important among our group of friends.
That's right.
Yeah. If there's no motivation, if I'm alone, I think I'll also be tired. Yeah, I'm walking alone. I'm not a loner. Actually, I like crowds, honestly. So I will pick along, I will make sure that someone will walk with me and then they also enjoy walking and eating together. If we eat too much, and hey, we just walk 12,000 steps, you motivate each other. Okay lah, today no komba lah. Okay lah, we eat the limit today lah, huh?
I think I should also join you.
Yeah.
On your Saturday walks then, yeah.
One day we join us lah, yeah. And then next month will be a next one. I think organizing again by Jimeng. So maybe we can join us. That's fun, actually. I find it very fun because we can also talk and then you speak along. Then you will feel yourself like lifting up. I'm telling you honestly, I felt so lifted up this month since I started walking so consistently, and you feel more healthier yourself and your mind is so clear and I sleep so well, honestly with you. Okay, that's why the negative people, I'm sorry, I deleted them, I eliminate them, because when you go with them, they keep everything, no, this like cannot, this and that. I don't like it because every thing you have will definitely have a solution to solve. Right, every problem you have definitely have a solution. It's how you're going to solve it, how you use your mind to think about it carefully, solve this problem. My side, my boss don't have the handle. I usually go there and tell them what to do, A, B, C, D, and that's it. Okay, so that's why I felt more motivated, and when you walk, you felt more healthy in a way in myself. That's why you can see me. I think under midnight, my girlfriend want to sleep already. I still talking very loud. That's me. He said, hey, you're married. I'm very sleepy. Yeah, very sleepy. Then I was still So the kind of energy I have. Yeah, my boss also cannot take it. My boss is only 40s, wow, your energy is so Then I said, yeah, because maybe I exercise now. I have no worries. I look at more greens. I look at more sea. It makes you a clear mind. So we have any problems, just stare at it and look at it and you reflect, and then you start thinking about the positive thing in your life. I don't know whether I motivate anybody, but I think I should be motivated. I'm a motivator actually. So that's why I eliminate all the negative people. I have a lot in my list. I post it on my Facebook page. And someone told me, are you, so there's one girlfriend of mine, she said, are you eliminating me? I said, what do you think? Because she's one of them negative. Everything can I have to scold people, I have to scold people in the public, scold the waitress. I told her, oh, don't do that. Please, you imagine that one is your daughter.
It's very
yeah,
negative,
too much.
yeah.
Too much. She said, you got no friends. Then I went through with her 2 months. I said, I come back to rescue you, I get to her. She still behave the school and our waitress. You blind, you didn't know we changed table. Then why do you need to say such what I told her? Please. And I told her this is the last day I send you home in Bedok. No, I'm not staying in Bedok, but that will be the last day with you going out. I said, well, please, I lost a lot of friends. I said, because the way you behave in the public. Can you imagine? In SRC Club, my friend brought us to lunch. She was scold the waitress. Why her fish is bigger than my fish? So can you imagine this? Yeah, they scold the waitress for nothing. I just told the waitress, and then the manager came. The incident was 3-4 months back. So I remember I was a bit frustrated. So I speak up. I told the manager, sorry, it's not her fault. My girlfriend's fault. She should not have shout in the public. And she's only a waitress. How much is earning a month? What happened if she's your daughter? What happened if she's your niece? Don't you have any feelings? That means you are very hard-hearted. Your heart is really hard. So I eliminate people like them. I really out of my life, out of sight, out of mind. I really block them out. Because when you have these people around, it's draining all your energy, I'm honestly with you. When I go at her, I could tell her mom, don't scold people, I can't do that, So I felt myself so frustrating and full of frustration when I go at her. So I told her, look, this could be the last day. I'm not going to go out with you anymore. And I told her the truth, because I cannot let her lead my life in that way. I would be motivated. I would be feeling very depressed. When I come home, I cried. I told her, you got no emotion. Never imagine that's your own daughter. Because you got no feelings. Right? So that's what the friends I will eliminate. Definitely out of sight, out of mind. All right? Sorry, I'll be a bit hard. I'm a bit hard, but I think I'd be a happier you, lor.
The young people's term, they call it cancel. Cancel the person, not eliminate, cancel.
Delete
that is the new generation people talking, cancel the person.
Okay, that is wonderful, Mary. Yeah.
I went through the last year during COVID when I go out, I can feel a lot of people are really. It's also because of the COVID, honestly. A lot of people lost jobs. A lot have gone through depression. So some families, like the grandson is in hospital, 3 major heart surgery. Can you imagine all this? When they ask you to pray for them, you really have to pray for them hard. So that's why I learned from mistake. Health is very important. A young boy, 4 months old, with 3 open heart surgery. How can you take it? But God miraculously living out. Okay? So I think the power of prayer is very important for every religion, to me. That's all. Any other question? Actually, you stay right near to me, like Mei Yan. I can pick you up, then we can go for a walk anytime.
Yeah, why not? You just let me know.
Before you stay in Farrell, very near only. Mimi stay in Farrell also. Mimi also stay in the condo in Spanish Steps, a Spanish villa. Yeah.
So we are very close. Fleming, you're staying Spanish Village, so it's just next to level Z. Mine is just after your Spanish Village, level Z, then Sutton already.
Yeah, correct.
On the same side of the road.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be good, Mary. Yeah.
I think you walk more. You feel yourself very fresh.
Go out, but I find that if I don't have company, then it's very difficult.
Yes, you're right. But alone, I tell you what, I do at home exercise, but look at the TV, but then there's no motivation. You go about it, tired already, you know what I mean? So when you walk, when you talk, you pass your time very fast. And you use your hands and legs, in a way, So you try after Chinese Year?
Okay, sure. Why not?
We motivate each other. Whoever is the one to come around, of course, I welcome. Even the evening, if you're after work, want to join, that'd be good. No need to once a month, we can do it. Twice a month or weekly.
Sometimes I go with my daughter in the evening to Botanic Gardens.
That's nice. Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now is my favorite is Coast Park, the seaside.
East Coast Park.
Yes, and
But East Coast Park very crowded.
no,
Weekend.
weekend Sunday don't go. Saturday okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Saturday is
Sunday
right.
is very
Well,
packed.
I went there a few times. It was so
Sunday
crowded. You
cannot.
be walking into people,
Yes,
and
Sunday
then
cannot.
the bikes coming and going
Correct.
because you
Saturday
share
is
the
okay.
same walkway.
Yeah. Or Friday evening
Saturday
I
is
do walk.
okay.
Friday evening I do walk also. Yeah. Hope I motivate y'all.
Sure.
Okay, great. Great,
Thank
Mary.
you, Mary.
Yeah.
Any more questions for Mary?
I have one question.
Okay, Ching. Yeah.
Mary, your diet, you has is it something like I read this what ketosis?
Oh no, I don't follow
Ah?
those. I don't believe in those. Sorry.
You don't even recommend, or
No,
you have something
I
to say.
don't. Yes, I don't believe in those kind. I believe in my way. Like I don't eat more vegetables, certain kind of vegetables. I like the chicken. I like the thigh. Actually, no, I cut off the thigh. I take the best part. Example.
Ah,
So that I will read more on how can I build my muscle to get more fat, you know. So that's the thing I would do. I will not follow any diet specifically.
oh,
Yeah.
but
Actually, keto diet is not good for you, in
Why?
the long term. You get some results in the short term, but it causes problems later on.
Is it?
So
I never think of all
it's
this.
not totally, it's just totally unbalanced.
Really?
So you need more of a balanced diet. You need
Right.
just to cut down proportion, as Mary said.
Yeah.
You cannot give out on everything, that don't overdo and everything.
I have to use
Yeah.
my palm, to measure, how much I eat at the time, during the
Oh.
treatment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I tell you, I got nightmare. I go back and say, why I'm torturing myself, The
That
result,
is the most difficult part, because you're supposed to
yes.
only have a palm-sized piece of meat.
Yeah, this cannot eat, that
And then
cannot
you
eat.
must measure your veggie and your carbo.
Correct. So I was wondering, why am I going through this at my age? I should enjoy myself. But I said, if you no health, how can you enjoy your money? Correct. So I said, okay lah. I turn around 360 degree, really turn around. I love to eat. If you see me eating, you will get scared. In buffet, I think I'm number one. I can sit from 6:30 to 10:30. But nowadays they don't allow, only 2 hours. So I guess, Jin, you want to eliminate your fat, is it? You got fat.
No, actually, it's very interesting, or rather, a strange experience. In 2019, I was doing my study, do the dates and whatever lah. And then, so I ended up not eating like regularly. I essentially was doing one meal a day kind of thing.
Oh,
But then, after having done, one meal a day for 6 months, I found myself losing 10 kg. In fact, I didn't know until my doctor say, you better make sure that nothing cynical happened. So went for all the tests and found nothing. So anyway, after that, I was able to maintain a body weight of like 68 kg. For until last December, I went to Vancouver. So now I must say, because I live alone and here, I don't eat 3 meals a day. So sometimes two, sometimes really one meal a day, and so now that I went to Vancouver and have for 6 weeks of 3 meals a day, I came back, from 68, now I'm 75. So So after hearing your talk, I want to go back to 1 meal a day.
Oh no, Jin, I don't agree for that. 1 meal a day will cause you sometimes gastrics because that's called irregular meals. I had that 30 years ago. Right? You can eat a lot, but eat small meals. I take 5 small meals a day actually now. Quite consistently, I take 5 small meals. I will snack in between. No more fried things. Maybe so maybe like bao, all these are still bao, but not the fried.
Wow, wow. If I eat 5 meals, I'm going to be
No, small meals, not big meals, small meals. Okay. And then very important, Chin, you say you put on weight. How much is the water retention inside? It's very important. Sometimes the water retention is high. That's why your weight becomes.
I don't know lah, but I do know that my 6 weeks in the Vancouver, I was well fed lah.
Weather is good.
Overfed.
Overfed.
I was well fed lah. So now must go back to hard life of a herman.
No, but don't do 1 meal a day. It's not very good for your health. You suddenly shrink back to your normal and first thing in the morning, I'll be honest with you. Must have breakfast. You can skip your lunch, but breakfast is a must.
Oh.
Wake up with an empty stomach, okay? All your gastric juice. Evening you can eat, but lunch you can skip. But breakfast cannot skip. I will tell you honestly lah.
I haven't had breakfast for a long time.
Aiyo.
Until I went to Vancouver, then I was forced to eat.
That's good lah. Force you to eat, then you gain weight ma.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But Vancouver should be very nice now. I've not been. I cannot say anything.
The food is nice actually. I know personally compared Singapore with Singapore, I think you have a lot of different variety of very authentic, Japanese, Korean, Middle Eastern. So and then they are just very common. Not you can find them everywhere. Right now in Singapore, it's of course not everywhere lah. What we have is our own hawker centers, right? All the mee po lah and char kway teow and all these things. These are the things that you don't find in Vancouver. But what I think is very essential is that the supply of meat is plentiful and then also cheap. I will take your advice. 3 little meals a day. Mary, your mic is.
You are muted, Mary. Yeah.
5 meals, small meals a day. No full char kway teow, whole packet, quarter.
So in other words, breakfast, morning break, lunch, afternoon break, dinner.
Yeah. Then supper. My supper is very small lah, just to make sure I'm not hungry until you get gastric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because once you get gastric, it's very hard to cure. I'll be honest. I've gone through that and it's really a nightmare for me.
Yeah. But I have a problem. If I don't eat, I don't eat. If I eat, then I cannot stop eating.
Aiyo. Because your wife not around, is it, to control?
Chaitun raised his hand. Does Chaitun want to say something?
Yeah. I cannot let go the tuka. Somebody told me the tuka is healthy because of what you eat. The pig skin is collagen. So
collagen.
Is that true?
Yes, skin, yes. Okay, those who have, I don't know, my ex-boss is a contractor. He's about 75, but he's really strong. He goes site and scold the workers and do the same thing. Now, he's a typical China guy also, but then, you know what he teach me to take when my friends got the leg, the leg normally they have collagen, right? And then they have, normally you feel the pain, right? So there's a lot of people who goes for knee replacement and things like that. He teach me to take the pig skin with garlic 3 times a week, you know. But I also scared, so I tried. It was a bit difficult to eat, but a little bit of black sauce, or you want chili, you cut a little bit. But it does help actually. It does help. Skin only, no terka, the pui, the skin, the top part only, not the center part, the belly, yeah, just the skin only.
Actually, the car, you cannot find fat, you know. The car.
Have. I always eat the fat. I don't eat the meat. That's why my friend, I must use a friend who take the meat, not the fat. I will rush the skin every time with the fat.
The skin I also like.
Yeah, I tell you, I love the fat.
Yeah.
The meat I don't like one actually.
Mm.
So you talk about skin, yes, I agree fully 100%. If you use that 3 times a week, you try, it does help. So he was taking that. So I did try myself, but not true, so far so good. Okay? But it's a bit tough in the beginning. But after that, when you used to it with black sauce or chili, it makes very delicious to me. I can't really no more really. Only the skin, Chai Toon, not the fat,
Every time I pass by Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1 hawker center, there's one bak kut teh inside there. They sell terka. I
Best,
love the store. Yeah.
You should come to Balestier. Last time you all came to my showroom for meeting, right? Opposite is the coffee shop, the old traditional one.
Balestier also have.
Yeah, that was typical old one since the 40 years ago, 40, 50 years. Next time you all come for meeting, we go earlier, we go for dinner.
What
there.
is
the best car there, I tell you honestly.
Is it the hawker center? No, not the
No,
hawker center.
no. That one is a coffee shop, very old antique coffee shop in the corner, just opposite. Next.
Not Bun Tiong.
Oh, Donkey chicken rice opposite the coffee shop. Very rundown coffee shop. And the tea is those China kind of typical pots.
Okay.
I tell the next meeting, please have in my showroom. You're allowed to eat, okay? Then we can go there for lunch, go for the early dinner. That's really nice, actually. Yeah. So now the group is only allowed to 5. So how to gather again?
2 tables, lor.
Yeah, but cannot talk, Don't know is it true or not? I cannot talk.
Of course, you cannot mingle,
You just use your text message. It's okay. Use your finger to talk. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Any more questions for Mary? If not, we'll go to the next segment of some feedback. Ching, I understand you have some feedback for her.
Okay. Now, I think Mary, you may not notice, but all the time you are, we can only see half your face.
Yeah, I know why. That day my computer friend came, so he bent a bit too low for me. That's why I can't see my face. I just realized my computer was tilted.
So this is very, very important.
Okay.
Now, doing Zoom meeting is going to be the new normal.
Okay.
So you better learn how to make sure that you look good, right? And, rather than are you using a laptop or you're using a phone?
Desktop.
You are using a desktop, but how come you cannot see yourself? So you can always see yourself. So you have to make sure that you position yourself properly. At least you can see the torso. So then and another suggestion, when you do TikTok with the smartphone.
Yep.
Actually, I know that a lot of people, and that this is their usual technique. You need to use some kind of a selfie stick, and then you mount the phone on a selfie stick, and then you actually have to connect the wired lapel mic to the phone, then clip to your collar. Then you can be you just hold the stick and then you talk to the camera, right? But you can move around, right? So those TikTok guys are actually doing that. You can walk, huh? You can go walk 3 streets, holding the selfie stick, and if you even say you want to show your audience something, you just twist your selfie stick to go and look at other scenes. But essentially, you are talking, because you need to have some distance between the phone and you, so it is well composed. Otherwise, your all your face is on the screen, then people see nothing else. So that is also the result is not pleasing. So so next time you do TikTok, uh, equip yourself with a selfie stick,
Yeah.
and then equip yourself with a kind of this lapel microphone, like this. But with a very very long wire.
Oh, the earpiece, is it? You're talking about the earpiece?
Not earpiece, it's the microphone.
Oh, okay.
So like look like this microphone, right?
Okay.
That you can clip on your collar.
Okay. Okay.
But you go and you have to shop for one that has got long cable, and then and then you plug into your phone, and then you get your sound will be very good.
Okay. Thanks for your tips.
Mary, I go second.
Okay.
My personal observation, I don't know the rest have felt the same or not. I find that when you do the Q&A, you a little bit carried away. You are too enthusiastic. I think to me, it's important that you understand what the question asks. Try to answer just enough, so that your time won't zoom into one member of the audience. The rest of the group have a chance to ask question.
Okay.
If the conversation become too long, the rest of the people will get down. That's my observation.
Okay. Thank you. Any other feedback? That's good for me.
Actually, one feedback I noticed is that when you started talking, I think you were reading from a script, which is okay. But actually, I think you already know the story quite well. So I think if you are natural, just pick up. It's a much better effect.
I put pointer form.
Yes, pointer form. Yes, point form is okay, but you don't have to glance so much because it's actually your story. You know very well. So I think if you let it go, you can talk naturally. That would be better. Yeah. But anyway, this one you can practice a bit more. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
So thank you for tonight's session. It was a great session. I look forward to see you at the next round in February. And good night to all of you. Yes.
Okay, good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Happy Chinese New Year. Bye bye.
Bye bye.